Hello, everyone. I got free Wi-Fi at the Walmart. But anyhow, I just wanted to say I want to let you guys know about that angel blowing that trumpet above my head. Have no illusions about this, okay? Look, you see that angel blowing a trumpet above my head. You can clearly see it, okay? How many people have you ever seen with an angel above their head blowing a trumpet? Now, this is 1977. I was 17 years old. You notice the 3 sevens. Now, I've told everybody, about this a lot. Now, nobody's ever seen anything like this, ever in their life. I know they haven't, because I've never seen it. And everybody I've ever asked, have you ever seen it? Have you ever seen anybody? And they said no. But not only that, you see how there's a white horse up there too? And you can clearly see that angel with the trumpet. Clearly, you can see it. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Listen, all the visions that I've been having, and I've been having a lot, trust me. My whole life was turned upside down. It was destroyed. My business, everything. I mean, these people offered to turn my life around and make it beautiful if I just would talk less about Jesus Christ. You see what I'm saying? Revelations 3 says, "You did not deny my name. Therefore, I will spare you the moment of trial that's coming upon the whole earth." Okay? There's signs all around you. But the only way you're going to start seeing these signs is if you look. Like that angel above my head. You know how many people while I've been traveling, I've showed that picture to? And most people, when they see it, they go, "Oh, yeah, I see it. Yeah, wow." And I tell them the story behind it, when I took it and when I got it. I got it in 2014. I didn't see that until I remember taking it when I was a kid. And then I set the camera down and forgot all about it. I didn't even think it was going to turn out. And then here my sister mails it to me in 2014. Okay? There's a reason for that. 77 adds up to 14, don't it? This is the way God works, okay? And I know a lot of you know this. But I also think it's very important that you know the visions that I have are true. They're accurate. There's been a lot of people that's been saying a lot of stuff about what's coming and what's going to happen. And some of their visions are probably true. They've seen some good ones, you can tell. But they were short and sweet. They didn't drag it out and they weren't flipping paper over like they had a lot to say. They were at a party and, you know what I mean? This ain't been no party for me. Past 5 months, I've been living in the front seat of my truck, barely making it. I ate peanut butter for a long time. You know what I mean? And cheap bread. Whatever that's how bad it's gotten. So when I hear people trying to tell me, "Oh, well, it'll turn around. Things are going to get better." No, it's not. Jesus said that these would happen. People would try to twist. They'll come against you too. Your own family will come against you. Your own family. He said everybody's going to try to deceive each other. Because there's going to be people that have this spirit in them. An evil spirit. And they're going to try to get you to go. Remember I told you that dream about everybody going down that river? Them being lifted up into that cave? About 90% of everybody you see. Okay? Because nobody wants to believe what I'm saying. I've seen a lot of people. Then about 3 weeks ago, the glove, I seen light coming out of my fingertips. Now, what does that tell you? Something's at hand, huh? Because this is my hand. Normally, when you tell somebody, "Hey, man, this is coming, this is at hand right now." I mean, that's a saying we have. Something that's at hand, huh? It's about to happen. At hand. Well, that's what this dream was that I had. Light was coming out of my fingertips. I took the glove off, and I seen it. You know what I mean? So that tells me it's at hand. No, I didn't have a long, dragged-out conversation. I didn't have all the Holy Spirit and a Shalou parade and all that stuff happen. I'm just telling you the truth. Okay, I'm not adding nothing to it. I'm not trying to sweeten it up any. I'm just telling you the truth. Then that vine coming out of the lake. You know what I mean? I seen that vine coming out of the lake. And all the fruit that was attached to it, it had color. It was red and purple, and it was beautiful looking. Like, it was ready to eat. It was ready to harvest, man. I mean, it was ripe. And there was no water in that lake. It sucked it dry. But there was water dripping off that vine. Didn't Jesus say he would give us everlasting water where we'd never be thirsty again? There was plenty of water there where the vine was, but there was nothing in the lake. You know, and I've just had all these in the last 4 weeks. You know what I mean? And like that pit bull that got my face, a big American pit bull. Its eyes were demonic looking. And anyhow, the guy turned on the television. I was sick. I had to pull over to get gas. Now, I wasn't traveling then, okay? But now I am. And every place I've been across America here, it's all perverted. And all these people are the same. They're all the same. I see people wearing tight clothing, pierced nose, and mega piercings in their face, everything. It's all the same signs. A lot of these people got purple hair, red hair. They're dying it. They all look the same, you know. But I'm seeing the same thing everywhere I go, every state. I mean, even out in Wyoming, I could be out in the middle of nowhere. There ain't nothing. You don't even want to pass up these places because there's nothing there. And I'd have to get gas, and man, they look like the people that I seen back in Alabama. You know what I mean? There's a time when you could drive down south, man, and it was nothing like it was up north. But yet all these people are the same. That's because these demons are the same. Haven't you noticed a lot of these people say the same thing? You know how many people say, I don't see nothing. Or else, better yet, if I see something in the sky. A lot of these same people say, oh, it's just weather. It's just weather. But they all say that. I don't care if you're in Tennessee or in Washington, D.C. They'll say the same thing. Oh, it's just weather. You know how people like to tickle your ear, tell you what you want to hear? Well, they're used to doing that. That's why they all sound the same. And they always try to get you thinking like them. Oh, things are going to be better, you know? Things are going to be pleasant. You know, everything's going to turn around. Your life will pick back up, you know? See, I'm not the one I don't like to have my ears tickled. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. You know why? Because I know what the truth is. You know what I mean? I do. I know what the truth is. Believe me, I'm going to ask you this again. How many people have you seen with an angel blowing a trumpet above their head? And it says it in the Holy Bible even. That these will be the signs. And this is what you're going to see. And there's been people over the last several years said they heard sounds like trumpets and stuff, okay? There's been all kinds of signs. And, you know, it's been... I literally... You know, I walked away from my business. When they made me an offer about turning my life around, if I would speak less about Jesus Christ, man, that was like they dumped a barrel of fuel on me, and it made me talk more. I couldn't stop, man. I got a burning passion now, and that's how I am right now. No matter how much they try to destroy my life, I won't stop. And it just irritates me when people try to tickle my ear. I don't like my ears tickled. I like the truth. And you know what? When I told people the truth with my business, I gave 20-year warranties where everybody gives 12-month warranties. But you know who they believed? They believed the guys with the 12-month warranty. And then 7 years later, they're going, paint jobs don't even last. And then I would tell them the truth. Again, why? While I was living in my shop, bathing out of a small sink. For 2 years, I lived like that. You know, you guys, trust me. I've been going through a lot of stuff for a long time, more than the 2 years. I noticed this happening in 2001 when the Twin Towers went down. I was offered a job by my old football coach, Jack Myers. And he was my 7th and 8th grade football coach at Tampa Bay Lightning Stadium. He was my coach in Michigan. And here he is sitting at a baseball game in Florida right next to me. The whole row in front of us were empty. Nobody sitting there. He offers me a job in Tampa Bay Stadium. He goes, it's weird this row being empty in front of us, ain't it? And I'm going, yeah, it is weird. And I kept thinking I knew him and his daughter. So they looked familiar. But remember, I was in 7th and 8th grade. I'm 55 now, okay? The highways that I came up here on, I came up on Highway 55. And then I ended up getting into another state that turned onto another highway. Guess what that was 55 too. And then after that, I got on another highway. It was called Highway 23. And guess what? I was born on May 23. And 2 plus 3 is what? 5. And I'm 55. And then I got on another highway after that. It was Highway 555. And then I got on another highway after that, and it was Highway 60. And guess what? I was born in 1960. Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing all these signs around me, man. I'm coming up this one road here, and I have no illusions about what's happening. And I had somebody text me about all this information that I'm putting out there, how my life could be in danger. Because I'm talking too much, and these bankers or whatever ain't gonna like it. They're telling me how some prophet back in '63 or something got killed, and I'm like, yeah, well, whatever. All the prophets, a lot of the prophets were killed. That doesn't scare me in the slightest bit. And if it's His will, it'll happen. But you know what? He didn't show me that. I seen it where I was taking off. That was one of my last visions as we were leaving. Man, all these demonic people came at us trying to stop us from going. But they can't. They can't stop this. I've had people try to attack me and got hurt. I know for me to say this, you'd have to see it to believe it almost. But like I said, this is all true. And I've got no reason to lie. I'm telling you right now, man, I'm living in my truck, man. I'm here at Walmart right now. I got to go get some data for my phone because I've only got 20 megabytes or something like that. I don't know what that is. It's not very much. And I always tell them to speak English, when they tell me, what is it? And they'd say, it's almost a gigabyte. And I'm going, a gigabyte? How long will a gigabyte last? And they say, well, it depends on how much. It's a waste of time talking to these people. But I remember when I first got my phone, I had unlimited data. Boy, now all of a sudden, data's hard to get, man. It's very expensive. But anyhow, I'm going to be downloading this. Man, I share this with everybody I meet, and I can test the water when I show them that picture with the angel. You'd be surprised how many people don't like to see it. Remember what I said, 5% are going to be going to the rapture. But 5% around the world, not just America. And remember, he said it's going to come upon the whole world, okay? And he's going to send his angels to the 4 corners of the earth, okay? And he's going to bring up all those that were watching and paying attention. That's why I'm telling you this, okay? Don't let these other people that want to argue with you about, oh, you can't prove it. How do you know? And blah, blah, blah. Just don't even acknowledge them. Just delete them and move on. Talk with those that want to talk about Jesus, that want to, encourage one another. Don't have people around you that want to discourage you. Hang out with those that want to encourage you. Because I'm telling you the truth. Just remember this. How many people have you seen with an angel above their head blowing a trumpet? None. Me. That's it. And I'm not saying it's about me. It's just the Lord. I think I was made for this. I told you, I'm my mother's 5th child, man. I mean, if I knew where some of you guys lived, man, I could prove all this stuff. My birth certificate, all that. I'm my mother's 5th child. Listen, a lot of my own, I have 3 sisters and 1 brother. 4 of them, they're older than me. And not one of them acknowledged that picture with that angel above my head. Not one. You know what I mean? They got demons in them. It's the way they live. Yeah, I can't help that. Yeah, a lot of them were living pretty good, well-to-do, making good money. But were they doing what everybody else was doing? I don't know, Yeah, I know some were, but, I'm not going to here to bash them either. It's their choice, what they made to do. But the Lord said, my brothers, my sisters, do the will of my Father. And when we get out of this flesh here, we're going to be in the spirit, man. And we're close to going. I swear, this is the truth. Like that pit bull that got in my face before I left on this trip. And I seen everybody was perverted, man, evil. Everybody, everywhere. And that's how it is here. Everybody, I show that picture. Nobody wants to see it. They don't. And if you notice how everybody's wearing really tight clothing, and they got purple hair, red hair, and they wear really tight clothing. I mean, this lady in this car next to me right now, they wear these skin tights or whatever. I mean, what's up with that? Don't they say in the kingdom of heaven we're going to be wearing loose garments? And you notice how they like to wear tight clothing? I mean, trust me what I'm saying. We're getting ready to go. I mean, you guys have seen all these other signs. You know in your heart it's going to happen. I'm going to get this downloaded, man, and get it out. And then I might camp out here and watch some YouTube. And I like to check it out and see what's on there, too. Since I get to use it. Yeah, I might as well. I got to camp out someplace, don't I? So, anyhow, God bless you. And remember that. Don't debate with these people no more, because we're on our way out of here. And only talk with those that encourage you, not discourage you, okay? And somebody told me that. Don't throw your pearls at swine, okay? Because that's what they're trying to get you to do. They're trying to get you to waste your time. Don't do it. Jesus even said, knock the dust off your shoes and, go where you're welcomed, okay? Just remember what I'm saying, man. Please, please do that. And don't let these people, I've started deleting them too. When people talking all that crap to me, I don't even bother to acknowledge them anymore, because I know we're almost out of here. I like to hear the good stuff, and people talking good things, And I tried getting into that debating with somebody, and I said, look, all you got to do is find Jesus. But you know what? They drag you on and on and on and on. And they're going to waste your time, and they're going to try to discourage you. So don't go there anymore, okay? And remember, we want to have the Holy Spirit inside of us, okay? That's our oil. That's what gets us out of here. And the Holy Spirit likes that when you're around other people, where you're encouraging one another. Even the Holy Bible says that. Encourage one another. In other words, let's not hang out with those that want to discourage us, or to make you think that this is going to keep going on and on. Oh, they said that 2 years ago. They said that blah, blah, blah. They said that back in 1930 and 1912. And, don't believe it. This is it, okay? Nobody trusts me, okay? I love to hear some good responses from you guys. Let's stick together here now, because we're getting ready to go, okay? No, I don't know the day or the hour, but I have a feeling it's going to be within the next month or two. That's how serious I am about this. My vision showed it to me, right down to me traveling right now. And my sinuses are bothering me right now. And I've seen this before I even traveled, before my sinuses are bothering me. Like, I found those 4 quarters behind my left rear tire. And I walked to my door to put the 4 quarters in my change thing here, and I seen my tire was half flat. And I immediately had to go get air, and it cost exactly 4 quarters. You see what I'm saying? Trust me. Like that angel being above my head, the Lord's working with me here. And I'm telling you to believe me when I say people have tried to attack me, and they were hurt a couple of times. They may still try to. I've had a few threats, but I don't care. This, can you not tell I got a passion for this? I feel like I have to. I want to, because it's the truth. I don't even care about my business or anything like that anymore. It's over, man. This is over. I wouldn't want to do nothing here anymore anyhow. It's a dead place. It's anti-Christ and everything. Nobody even wants to talk about Jesus. This is it. These people got spirits in them, man. Trust me what I'm saying, okay? God bless. And some of you, I know that you're sick and you're hanging in there with with death illnesses, but trust me, we're going to be out of here within a month. It could happen any time. I'm almost to where I'm going right now. I've got like 600 miles to go, and then I'll be there. And we'll see. If I get the job or not, I don't know. Like I said, I've been to several places, and every time I give them my photo ID, my social security card, for some reason, I don't get the job. But we'll see. We'll find out. Time will tell. It won't be my first parade that got rained on. You know what I mean? I'm kind of used to it. And when my niece attacked me, even she was like, "You got to make people like you." And I said, "What? By lying and by not believing in Jesus Christ?" It's like people hate you because you're trying to tell the truth. They want you to do things that are wrong, and I'm not going to go there. I gave my heart to Christ. I'm not even interested in dating anymore. You know what I mean? Because when we get in heaven, we're not going to be doing that stuff. And people have exaggerated it. They made marriage into an abomination, by how they do things. We're not supposed to do that. We're supposed to have our children, love our children, raise them properly. We're not doing that. God bless. Remember what I said? I had a lady tell me on here, she said, "Don't throw your pearls at swine." So in other words, don't hang out with those that are discouraging you. Hang out with those that are encouraging you. And remember that angel blowing the trumpet above my head? Okay? Just remember, look at it. It's the real picture, I swear. Jesus says, people that are deceiving, woe be it unto them. And I don't mess around with that because I've already had a vision of that where the Lord comes for me and all you guys are going to see me with him up there. I almost feel like I came here for this. You know what I mean? Look at the fives, how they're all around me even, But anyhow, God bless, man, and remember, don't debate with any more of these people, man. We're too close to leaving right now. Hang out with those that are encouraging you only and be with the Holy Spirit, okay? God bless. And it's all about Jesus, and there's mega power in Jesus Christ's name.